Recently, I added some beautiful new fragrances to my perfume collection. If you want to see those fragrances, just keep watching. First fragrance I'm going to show you is from the house of Versace, and this one is called Crystal Noir, and this is Eau de Toilette. I paid 30 bucks for this one. It's a 1 fluid ounce bottle, and I got this one off Fragrance Net. I remember going into Sephora, trying this one out, super excited, and being very disappointed because it was just not my style. And of course, I was more attracted to the yellow diamonds and the bright crystal because those are like clean and fresh and citrusy and more, you know, more up my alley. They smell less mature, I guess. So at my age and having a nose that wasn't very evolved, I definitely did not like this fragrance, but I decided, you know what, let me give it another shot because my taste in fragrances has definitely changed. But I really like this one, guys. It really like caught me off guard. It definitely isn't what I remember, and I'm just so happy that I really like this one. But I'm just gonna tell you what I smell when I smell this one. Right away, I get a very fresh, clean, spicy floral scent. When it dries down a little bit, I do get a nice coconut note. Apparently, there's no coconut in the EDT, but I definitely get some sort of coconut vibe. I'm not sure where that's coming from or what that note is, but I'm definitely getting coconut in this fragrance, especially when you put it up to your nose. Like when you go in and sniff, you get like a nice creamy coconut. Also, this one does get a little bit soapy, and you know how I feel about soap. I think it's a fragrance you could wear all year round, but I would reserve this one for, you know, if I'm going somewhere nice or if I'm going somewhere at night. It just gives me that kind of vibe. It's a very nice scent, and I'm super happy to have this one in my collection. Now, I also need to add that the performance of this fragrance is amazing. This could literally last you like all day. So if you spray this one, say at 7 o'clock in the morning, at night, you're still definitely going to be able to detect this one. So it does last a very long time, and the sillage is also very, very good. It's a very high quality fragrance, so I think it's more than worth the 30 bucks that I paid for it. So next up is a fragrance from the house of Banana Republic. It's called Peony and Peppercorn. So I've been dying to try this one. I've been wanting to try it. I love the packaging. It's so nice. I mean, it's so clean. It's just so simple and very minimalistic. So I like the vibe that we got going on here. So that's what it looks like. Let me just take it out. This is a bottle. It's very heavy. Like, it is really heavy. It's funny how the name of this is Peony and Peppercorn, but as soon as you remove the cap and you smell the nozzle, you get like a very dominant rose note. It smells very pink rosy. It's also a little bit peppery, so we do have pepper, pink pepper in this one. That's really all I get here. I get rose, I get pepper, we get some woods. It's very fresh, very clean. It's also citrusy, a little bit sharp. Definitely perfect for like a hot summer day or a nice spring day. It comes alive in hot weather, so it really smells better when your body starts to warm up. The lasting power in this sillage is moderate, so I would say after 5 hours it starts to mellow out, it gets lighter, it becomes a skin scent, but you're definitely gonna be able to smell it. It's a very attractive scent. This is definitely a daytime easygoing type of fragrance, something you just throw on if you want to just smell attractive and nice, and if you just want to smell clean and fresh. I definitely like it. I think it smells really, really nice. Coming up next is a fragrance from the house of Aquilina, and this is a flanker to the original pink sugar fragrance. It's called Creamy Sunshine. So this fragrance right here is one I definitely like. It does smell like the original pink sugar fragrance, so they do have a lot in common, but I'm not getting a dominant coconut note. What I'm getting more than anything else is that cotton candy scent from the original pink sugar, and I'm getting the caramel. Like, I'm getting heavy sugar and caramel here. It's a little bit more creamy, so I guess that's where the coconut comes in. And we do have tiare flower, which gives it like a tropical type of feel. So I do like this one, but I feel as though the dry down is kind of like very, very similar to the original pink sugar scent. I don't know if it's worth owning this one. Maybe it is. I definitely like it. It's a very sweet, heavy, cotton candy scent. I do like this one. This is my tip for wearing this fragrance. When you spray this on, try not to put your nose up to the fragrance. It smells better in the air. That's kind of like the same for the original pink sugar scent. So I would say try this one if you see this in your department stores going for like 20 bucks or something like that. They're long lasting. I say give this one a go. I like this one a lot. Coming up next is a fragrance from the house of Elizabeth Arden, and it is super old school. I don't even know if I want to show you. Like, it is so old school. It's called Bluegrass, and let me tell you, I really like this one. Like, I would say this is probably like my favorite. Like, I really like this fragrance. I used to go into Macy's all the time, and I used to go to the Arden counter, and I used to see this one, and every single time I would see this one, I would remove the cap and I would smell it and say, oh, I would be like, what the, who would wear that? Like, I would legit have that reaction to this scent. I don't know how or why I became so drawn to this fragrance. I started to read reviews on it, watch videos on this one, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. It was only like 16 bucks, so I'm like, you know what, I'm definitely gonna try to see what it do. And let me tell you, I like what it do. I like this one. I'm not recommending this one. I'm not telling anyone to try this one because this is super taste specific. You have to be into this kind of fragrance. But I'm gonna tell you regardless what I get from this one. At first, it's very aldehydic, it's very spicy, and even a bit off-putting. But if you give this like 10 minutes and then go back and smell it, it smells so good. You know exactly what this smells like? It smells like soap. It smells a little bit like powder, and it smells a little bit like hair product, specifically Blue Magic. I don't know if you know what Blue Magic smells like, but it smells like that. I asked my husband what he thought about it. He said it smells different from what you normally would wear, but he's like, it's a nice clean scent. So I was like, okay, so you know, that's what's up. So I definitely like this fragrance. It's called Bluegrass. It's the EDP, and this is from the house of Elizabeth Arden, and I bought this one on Fragrance Net, and I only paid I think 16 bucks for this one. Coming up next is a fragrance that was recommended by a couple of you guys. It's from the house of Trussardi, and it's called My Name. So I bought this one after a couple of you guys asked me to try it, and let me tell you, this one is like, between these two, like, I'm really enjoying these two fragrances. Now they're completely different, of course, but I enjoy both of them just the same. This is a beautiful fragrance. I've been wearing this one on the regular. I like to take a shower at night, spray this one on, and when you wake up in the morning, you are welcomed with the most beautiful lilac vanillic powdery scent that is so creamy. The musk and the woods and the dry down of this fragrance is like perfection. It's airy, it's light, but it's very apparent. Like, this is not a flimsy scent. Even though it's light and feminine, it's not flimsy. It is just beautiful. This is my favorite Trussardi fragrance so far. This is gorgeous. I bought this one off Fragrance Net, and I believe I only paid between $25 and $27 for the 1 ounce bottle, or the 1.7 fluid ounce bottle. I'm gonna have it linked below, but this is definitely one to try. This is really, really good. Another fragrance that was highly recommended is this fragrance right here, White Diamonds Night. A lot of people, a lot of y'all asked me to try this one. I bought this one off fragrancex.com, and it was around between 17 and 20 bucks, so very inexpensive. I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't read the notes. I just literally went off with your recommendation. This one is all about apricots or apricots and spicy woods. It smells really provocative. It smells very sensual, very sexy. The type of fragrance you will wear on a night out, but it's also a fragrance that you could just wear like anytime you want to wear, anytime you want to smell this way. It doesn't overpower the senses, and that's what I really like. It has nothing to do with the original White Diamond scent. They smell nothing alike. It does remind me of this fragrance right here, which is Guess Seductive Noir. They kind of have the same vibe, so spicy woods with a little bit of vanilla. The only difference is that this has that apricot note, so it's a little bit sweeter, and this one does not have that. This one is a little bit more heavy on the incensey, woodsy, suede kind of notes, but they are very, very similar. What I'm planning to do with this one is layer it with something a little bit like sweeter, maybe something with raspberry or strawberries, just to make it a little bit more fruity, because even though it does have that beautiful sweet apricot note, I feel as though it does get lost in the spicy woods. I'm definitely going to try that out and let you guys know, but I like this one. So thank you so so much for recommending this fragrance. Of course, it's not going to be for everyone. If you're not into spicy woods and all that good stuff, definitely tread lightly with this one. Coming up next is a fragrance from the house of Tommy Hilfiger, and this one is called Tommy Girl Now. I just happened to see this one on Fragrance Net, and I think I paid between 20 and 25 bucks for this one off Fragrance Net. So yes, it definitely smells like the original. Tommy went back to his roots on this one. It smells just like Tommy Girl. The only difference with this one is that it packs a punch. Like, it's way more punchy, it's way more tart, like it's way more citrusy, but it definitely has the same scent, the same vibe. But I mean, you just have to smell this one to know what I'm talking about. With the lasting power, I would say after 5 hours you may have to refresh. Definitely try this one out. It's beautiful. If you like the original Tommy Girl, definitely try this one out. So coming up next is this fragrance right here. Oh, it's very reflective. So this one is called Live Colorfully Luxe, and this is by Kate Spade. So apparently this is a flanker to the original Live Colorfully scent. This is completely different from the original. This is like way different. Of course, it's called Luxe, and let me tell you, it definitely has a luxe smell. It's a spicy vanilla scent. That's what I get the most from here. So in the opening of this fragrance, we have pimento seeds and spices. In the heart, we have orris, and in the base, we have vanilla, leather, musk, and ambergris. So this is more of a base note fragrance. You get the vanilla, you get the leather, you get the spices. It smells nichey. It has like a niche vibe. I did pay $25 for the 1 fluid ounce bottle, and I found this one in Burlington. I know online it's gonna be a little bit more expensive, so I know I definitely got a deal. But if you see this one at your local department store, definitely pick it up if it sounds like your sort of thing. Now, do I like this one? I definitely like it. I don't know about you, but you have to be into spicy vanilla, leather, woods, and all that good stuff. So that's the vibe this one is giving me. Another fragrance that was recommended on my channel is this fragrance. Is called Eternity Air, and this is for women. What I get from this one is an aquatic type of scent with grapefruit and a little bit of florals. There's a little bit of a watery fruitiness to this fragrance also. It dries down a little bit typical of those ozonic floral scents. You know, it goes a little bit woodsy and then it just goes light. So I don't know if this is something I would recommend to you guys. If it sounds like something that you like, definitely try it out. It is not a bad scent. As a matter of fact, this is something I would wear throughout the summer months when I'm just being casual, when I just want to smell nice, feminine, and I'm not trying too hard. That it has its place in my collection, so I definitely like it. So I'm gonna keep it because it smells very good. If you have a very extensive collection, you may find that this is not like special, but it's very, I mean, it's very nice smelling. It's very attractive smelling. It's very refreshing. For the person who recommended this fragrance, thank you so much. You obviously know my style, my taste, so thank you very, very much. I actually really like this one. Okay guys, so if you made it this far into the video and you like it, you're really enjoying it, don't forget to like. If you are new to this channel and you are not yet subscribed to the channel and you love fragrance related videos, don't forget to subscribe. I drop a video every 2 or 3 days, so definitely hit the subscribe button. Coming up next is a fragrance that I've been eyeing for such a long time. It's coming out of the house of Oscar de la Renta, and this one is called So de la Renta. So when I tell you I've been eyeing this fragrance, I've been wanting to own this one for so long, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. I think this one is between 14 and 18 bucks. So let's talk about what it smells like. So first of all, it is a floral fruity scent, but you know, this is from the house of Oscar de la Renta, so you know this is not gonna be a juvenile, childish type of scent. You know, he's gonna put his own little spin on it. It's gonna be very classy, very grown up. So of course, this is not your typical floral fruity scent. Now it's very fresh and clean and sparkling. You definitely get some beautiful white flowers in here. It smells so good. It's a little tropical too, so we have some tropical fruits. We have kiwi, we have watermelon, and we have mango. The watermelon here is very prominent, so it does have like a very watery type of feel to it. So it's definitely transparent. Like, it's not a fragrance like stuffy or like overwhelming. It's very clean, fresh, transparent, sparkling. If I didn't mention it, it does have a nice aquatic touch because we do have lotus in this. It also has some green nuances going through it. It kind of reminds me of Something Blue, also by Oscar de la Renta. I do see some similarities here, but the difference with this one is that it just smells a little bit more, I would say, youthful, and it's a little bit more tropical with all those tropical fruits. Definitely try this one if it sounds like something that you'd like. It does wear a little bit light, very close to the skin, so it doesn't have like a massive sillage, but I guess I could, you know, spray a little bit more when I apply this one. But it's a really nice scent. Definitely try this one out if it sounds like something that you'd like. This one does give me 90s vibes, so you definitely have to be into that to like this one. It's a beautiful, clean floral scent with a little bit of tropics, a little bit of greenness, a little bit of an aquatic feel, and it's very complex, and I love that about it. Okay guys, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you are definitely missing out, because what I've started to do is I've started to give away fragrances on Instagram. So every weekend I choose one lucky random winner and just send them a nice perfume. Last week it was Noir EDT by Trussardi. So yeah, if you want to join the fun, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Okay guys, so that is it for me. Bye.